Hey, what's up, guys? It's Humbo here. I hope you guys been doing well. And ladies and gentlemen, I finally got the pleasure, or maybe displeasure, of playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7 4 to 5 days after its release. And listen, if you guys don't know why I wasn't streaming the entire release weekend, I went to Charlotte, North Carolina for the Novant race weekend. All right, one of my cousins did a half. I did the 5K with my other cousins. We all won. We all accomplished something. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, I came back to Jersey after like a 6-hour stay at the airport and getting my flight delayed and gates changed 3 times, right? I'm never flying Spirit again. But I finally got back home at like around 7 to 8, ate dinner, did homework for an hour. Then I decided to finally go stream the game. And listen, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really see a lot of the problems that I've been seeing on Twitter or even on YouTube or even comments and statements being made by anybody and everybody about this game. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it's because it's my first time playing Black Ops 7 fully and I had just had a good time playing with my viewers, but I had a similar experience to what I had in the beta, right? Some games I would absolutely pop off and go absolutely insane, sicko mode, scump on G-Full crack cocaine and be one of the best players in the game, right? And then there's other games where me and my teammates get stomped, and I don't really consider skill-based matchmaking, maybe team balancing, but at the end of the day, I didn't really experience any games that felt manipulated by the matchmaking system. You know what I'm saying? And also, to add on top of that, I had a fun time, right? I had a school night, literally, and I had to study for a quiz that I never studied for over the weekend, and I decided to play for almost 2.5 hours, right? And the stream itself was amazing, so shout out to everybody that was at that stream. I really appreciate your support. But listen, all the complaints that I've been seeing about skill-based matchmaking potentially being in the game, you know, for one, I can't really give an answer because I've only given 2 hours of gameplay in, right? I do think that, hey, maybe there is just a system where if you hit a certain level, then skill-based matchmaking is increased. But at the same time, as of right now, when I was playing with arguably one of the highest level players that I've played with since the game's come out, which is in my friend Mint, who is like a prestige 3, prestige 4, level 46. Dude, I didn't experience any crazy lobbies, like ultra sweaty lobbies. Like, yeah, they might have been good, but I was still keeping my, almost close to 2 KD every single game and getting my objective play in. All in all, right, from my experience last night for playing for around 2.5 hours, I had fun. I had a great time. I had a lot of games where I could just shut off my brain and not worry about the gameplay so much and just talk to my chat, right? I did that during Modern Warfare 3. I could not do that with Black Ops 6. And I don't know if it's because I got lucky and because, you know, it's a Monday, it's before the holidays, everybody's trying to, you know, get their hours in to be able to buy presents or, you know, take a vacation off. But I didn't have any crazy lobbies. And when it comes to the actual gameplay, I love most of the changes, right? For the Black Ops 2 maps that are remastered and basically recycled, they still play out well with the movement, honest to God. I'm going to be honest. The only thing that does not make sense for most maps is some of the spawns for the newer maps that are completely original, like the entire Iceland blue map, right, where it has the blue overlay. That map is all right, but sometimes for the spawns, they would just be spawning back and forth between one side to the other, which makes 0 sense. But for maps like, you know, Hijack or Raid, it's like I never left, 2011, 2012 with Black Ops 2, and the spawns made sense, right? But when it came to the changes with the doors and all that stuff, I mean, I can't believe we still have sliding doors, but it's not a make or break thing. We have a lot more permanent doors, which honestly is amazing because, dude, I was going crazy trying to figure out the mechanics of the sliding and opening doors during the beta, right? Even after the changes. But I'm really happy to say that, yeah, most of the changes that they did to the map and the flow of the game and just the maps themselves, I feel them, and I feel like they make the games better. And also with the movement as well, I don't really notice any changes with the movement. Somebody said to my stream that it was slower and that it was as fast as Black Ops 6 with just the mechanic of jumping around and wall jumping. I don't really feel that. I feel like the gameplay itself and the movement itself for Black Ops 7 is extremely faster than Black Ops 6 and hell, even Modern Warfare 3, right? And I also feel like, you know, when it comes to skill-based matchmaking, maybe the skill gap to be good in a semi-jetpack game is just that high. right? You guys understand that there's skill gaps to everything, and everybody's going to be min-maxing the fuck out of their skill, especially for a game like Call of Duty where, you know, once you learn the, you know, movement mechanics and the, you know, the movement meta, right, you're going to be shitting on everybody, man. You go over to my gameplay on Black Ops 6, you'll find a certain time period where I knew when and how to use the Black Ops 6 Omni movement, and I would just shit on everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not able to adjust to the movement and also just the change of no aim assist, basically, you're going to have a hard time. And also, moving on from that, the aim assist part. You know, I saw a lot of people complaining about aim assist being non-existent within my Discord server, which you guys should all join. And if you guys are joining a little yap session before I have to go to school, drop a like and hit that subscribe button. And also, if you guys see me live, watch me, because I'm the greatest fucking player you'll ever see. But enough of my ego stroking here. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I love the aim assist change. Maybe I'm just like the minority, literally, and I'm like a fucking alien in America. I love everything that a lot of people are complaining about, or I'm enjoying a lot of the things that people are complaining about. For example, people are skeptical about skill-based matchmaking being in the open playlist or being cranked up on certain days. A lot of people are skeptical about the no aim assist stuff, right? People think that controller players are basically screwed, which personally for me and from my experience and from the gameplay that you guys are watching right now, I enjoyed the less aim assist, okay? Maybe because I'm a Fortnite player, right? I enjoy it a lot more because, dude, Fortnite aim assist is like basically non-existent to what it was at its peak during Chapter 2, dude, right? And that was over, oh god, like 4 years ago. I'm getting fucking old. Holy shit. But listen, for this change for Call of Duty, I think people need to realize how much aim assist within the last 5 to 6 games has been helping them and has been helping everybody, dude, even including me, right? But I think it's also just a matter of fact of like, we're jumping around, we're going super fast this time, even though it's slower movement, and apparently the pacing's slower than Black Ops 6. I don't really feel that, but I understand why people would say like they need aim assist and all that stuff, but it gets to a certain point where you just got to get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get used to the new feeling, the new setting and all that stuff, the new change, and you'll be fine, right? And I haven't really seen anybody complain about aim assist after like day 3 of the game, but I wouldn't be surprised if Activision and Treyarch folds and they revert it to where aim assist is OP again. You know what I'm saying? But I hope they don't, because, dude, shooting from afar, hell, even sometimes shooting up close, right? When you're going against, you know, another gay rabbit that multiplied, jumping down and jumping up side to side off the walls, I think that takes skill. But all in all, right? So far, I've enjoyed the game. Every little aspect that I've talked about, I've enjoyed the game when it comes to multiplayer, man, right? I still have to experience the campaign, and I did talk about that a little bit towards the tail end of my stream. And honestly, God, I'll probably make a video talking about the campaign tomorrow. But if Call of Duty really wants to have a good campaign, right, and you know, not have everybody, you know, in a general disagreement with how bad the campaign is, then they just need to, you know, tackle the political climate of the world, man. Get everybody involved. Call out everybody and piss off everybody. The leftists, the rightists, the centralists, every country, every nation, every stereotype, offend them all, Call of Duty. That's what you need to do to have a good campaign, all right? When I was 4 years old playing Modern Warfare 2 in 2009 on the Xbox 360, and I was playing the campaign, I had to fucking shoot up.
Remember, no rushing.
Probably not the best thing to say on the record, but if you get the context, you get the context, right? Now in the big year of 2025, where we have more than enough technology to make anything that we can think of, we decide to make this shit right here. What are we doing, Call of Duty? But listen, maybe I'll play the campaign, you know, all the way through on a stream. Let me know. If this video does well, I'll do it. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, all in all so far, day 1, first time experience playing Black Ops 7, I'm enjoying the game. Obviously, that could change during Season 1, during an update, or hell, even during Season 2. But for right now, Ayo Limbo, Ethan, Limbo himself, is enjoying Black Ops 7, okay? And I think it's just based off the experience. You know, 3 little tips I'll give is, for one, figure out your settings, figure out your audio, figure out how you want to play within this new era of Call of Duty with the improved Omni movement and also the wall jumping, right? You could be a crazy movement player or somebody that sits back. Whatever gameplay style you want to do, it's fine. As long as you win and do better or get better, that's all that matters, right? Secondly, run with a squad. Run with viewers, run with your teammates, run with your freaking friends, okay? play with them, communicate with them, because, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I think playing by myself would honestly kill my entire love for this game, because I don't trust playing by myself at all. And even then, I did with like 2 to 3 games at the end of me hitting level 21 and getting stims, I was still having good games, right? But I don't trust it. I would just play with your friends, because some of these randoms are just fucking stupid. And thirdly, don't always use a crutch to complain about the game. Don't always blame the potential of skill-based matchmaking being in the game. Sometimes you gotta blame yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, or blame your other teammates that you're playing with. Blame your friends that you're playing with, right? And try to get better from that. You know, watch videos, go in the firing range, fix settings that you need to fix, or stop doing, you know, habits that you always do. Stuff like that, okay? And maybe, if you do those 3 little things, you'll enjoy Black Ops 7 as much as I am. But either way, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of Black Ops 7 after, what, 4 to 5 days of it being out. What my opinions are. Let me know what you guys think of that. And drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Been your boy Limbo. Peace.